Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller and welcome back to some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Just when I thought I could escape the rain on my island, the rain has found its way back to my island and has started pouring once again. But that's okay, this won't just simply be a rainy day video like some of the previous videos in the series have been. Nah. As a matter of fact, much to my surprise, today is actually going to be a multiplayer video, as I have a guest with me. Would you like to say hello and introduce yourself?
Hello, and introduce yourself.
Perfect! This is Whattageek. You might know him from that Pokemon video that went out today, or yesterday, or maybe you know him from that one time we played Mario Kart together, or Splatoon together, or Smash
or Animal Crossing together.
Or Animal Crossing together. He was the first guest on my island, and today he's gonna tell me how to do something I should have learned 64 hours ago. Something along the lines of planting and how to get proper flowers and whatnot. So he's gonna come to my island.
Flower breeding! Hooray!
He's gonna come to my island and tell me how it's done. Although Bengal keeps sending me letters, and they're very sweet, and I want to read this real quickly. Yesterday I was thinking about ways I could boost my pop star profile, but I couldn't come up with anything. I mean, practicing, dancing, learning to sing, whatever, none of it makes me famous now. Soon to be famous, Bengal. Oh, well, the other day she sent me a nice letter. Now she's just telling me about her problems, like we're dating or something. Sorry, Bengal.
That's probably a sign to say that she's on the cusp of giving you a token of your friendship, which is a picture frame of her.
Yeah? Well, she's cool. I'll show her right now.
If you give people gifts or talk to them a lot, they will warm up to you, and eventually they'll give you their picture.
Okay, I'll take a picture of Bengal. She's going to be a pop star, right? So I can say I knew her before she was popular?
Yeah, if she decides to leave her island, at least one thing that will never leave you, hopefully, will be her picture.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm going to give her a catfish real quickly, and then I will go and open up my airport. So, here we go. Yeah. There's a catfish.
Tigers love catfish.
That makes sense, isn't it? Doesn't it? I didn't even think about that. That just works out. Okay. Well, there you go. I want to say thanks, but I don't have anything interesting lying around to give you. So have 1,040 bells. That was a lot for a catfish. Thank you. Alright. Now I shall go open my airport gates. My island is still under construction. A lot of things still need to come together. I advise that you bring a ladder and a vaulting pole so we can access the flower garden of my island for now, because there is no other way to access it at the moment.
You got it. I am ready to go.
Alright. Let me get my island open. I guess I don't need a dodo code. I can just hit best friends only, and I trust that nobody else will visit my island right now. And if they do, then we'll we'll make it up as we go along. So, via online play. Okay, Roger. And then I haven't stopped in my shop or anything yet today, so you're free to buy whatever you want, sell whatever you want. I don't know what my turnip prices are. We'll just see.
It's okay, I don't have any turnips to bring anyway.
Understood. My turnip prices were decent the other day, so I sold my turnips already, but like I said, anything you want to sell or buy, you're free to do. My gates are open. I'm going to stop by Resident Services real quickly and get my daily Nook Miles from there, and then I will meet you back at the airport.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. Boy, I can't believe I'm going to learn how to plant a flower today. Or something.
Wow, these things that have been on my island the entire time, I'm going to finally learn how to grow them.
Flowers? How do they work?
Welcome to my TED Talk.
You got here before I could even access the machine. That's some true speedrunning tactics right there.
I speedrun Animal Crossing.
I'm pretty sure some people do speedrun the original one, but I don't actually know what the requirements are.
Yeah.
But I just remember seeing it pop up in my recommended, like, Animal Crossing 23-hour speedrun, and I'm like, 23 hours? For the fastest time?
I mean, they're probably manipulating the in-game clock, as in like the system clock, to get to a certain point in the game.
Probably, but oh man, I can't imagine doing a 23-hour speedrun just for the fastest possible time. Imagine getting like 18 hours in and screwing something up.
Christ, yeah.
That's why I can never do like Pokemon Stadium speedruns or anything like that either.
All these picture-perfect, frame-perfect tricks that you need to accomplish over 23 hours. No thank you.
Frame perfect buying stuff from the Nook store. Alright, well, welcome. Oh, what happened? You got. I guess I shouldn't ask, right? It's rude to ask.
I got in a scuffle.
Okay. My logic is I shouldn't ask about anything that can't be fixed in 5 seconds, so I just broke my own rule.
My canon my headcanon rather is my character is a big fan of the River City Ransom games, so he wanted to get into street fighting.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean I can just wand it up and change my clothes at any time, so I'll go ahead and do that.
Fair enough. But in real life, I try not to. I really, really try to not comment on anything that can't be fixed in 5 seconds. So no pimples, no black eyes, no. You got something on your. Well, no, I guess if you got something on you, it could be fixed in 5 seconds. In any case, hello. I'm here.
Hello, I'm wearing my beautiful Joe hoodie that I made.
Oh, that actually does look tight. I do see the V and the J. All right, fine. I'll put on a nice outfit. Let me put on one of my Bailey outfits. Hang on. That one.
Let me just and now I'm back to being all bruised up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you got a Band-Aid for it. Okay, so my flower garden is actually on the left side of the island. I don't have much to show you otherwise, but I do have one tourist thing I want to show you that I've implemented into my island since you were here.
Hi, Stu. Stu was on my island for a long time, too. He left a while ago, but he was one of the first, like, I want to say 10 villagers to come to my island.
I refuse to let him leave, because he's my favorite.
Of course, he is your favorite. And hey, maybe you'll start getting a picture of him soon.
I hope so. This is the only major thing I really built on my island. But it was not here since you were last here, so if you want to see it...
I've been watching the videos, so I was able to see this come to fruition.
Very cool. Yeah, that's it. Otherwise, the bridge finally came in, and I got to buy some more bridges, and yeah, that's about it. And then if you sit down for long enough, you can zoom the camera down and actually look at the waterfall. All right.
Nice and serene.
Thank you. That's it. That's all I have to show you. All right, let's do that flower talk. So we're gonna head to the northwest part of my island,
for sure.
Which I guess we can actually cut through here. There'll be a staircase here eventually, but there's not one now, so gotta roll with the punches.
So for this demonstration, I've brought along my native flower, which is tulips. I've bred and crossbred a lot of tulips, mostly accidentally. Over time on my island, so I have enough to work with. I didn't bring an example of one species of tulip, but that's because it's one of the more tricky ones to acquire.
Sure.
But yeah, for this demonstration, I have also brought bags of mums. So that's the chrysanthemums, which doesn't seem to be on your island in any capacity. So
I appreciate it.
You can do some experimentation with those.
You are free to work wherever you want, and I'm willing to move any and all flowers. This seems like the biggest space, but if you want me to move stuff around so you can have more space, I will gladly move the flowers.
Sure. So
you're also free to dig up any. You're also free to dig up and keep any flowers you want here.
Right, for sure.
Okay.
So I'll start by demonstrating what seems to be the most commonly accepted layout for crossbreeding.
Okay.
So flowers will only breed with other flowers that are touching them in an 8 square radius around them. So let's say I was to dig up this flower right here.
Okay.
Where that hole currently is, it can breed with any other flowers around it that are of the same species as it. So this cosmos would only be able to breed with these other 3 red cosmos around it.
Okay.
So this pattern will allow any flower to potentially breed with any square around it. So this one right here will breed with either the top right or the bottom right one. And then it also allows this square to breed with either the top left or the bottom left one. They can't breed with the same one. It sounds a little complicated, but I'll explain.
No, I follow. So where do the so-called offspring go? Like where I'm standing, is that where it would go, or would it go in the
Yeah,
center?
they usually spawn in any cardinal direction away from the parent flowers.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna put these tulips down just to illustrate a point here.
Okay. So you got red tulips and yellow tulips.
Yep, these are the standard colors that you would get from purchasing either bags or you'd find on sister flower islands or what have you.
Okay.
So if this red flower were to breed with the yellow tulip, an orange tulip could potentially spawn where I'm standing.
Okay.
Up here.
Okay.
I think up here because it's a diagonal.
Okay.
Over here.
Okay.
Over here.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
Or right here. right here, or right here. I believe this is correct.
Okay, so any adjacent space of one of the parent flowers.
That's correct.
Got it.
So I think, yeah. I've also got the subspecies of 3 tulip flowers, as I mentioned before. They are black, pink, and orange. And you can get all of them by breeding any one red tulip with another type of standard tulip.
Okay.
So here's the pink. It will... Oh. You can breed them with red and whites. And as long as those 2 colors are adjacent to one another and you've watered the flowers, there's a chance that a pink tulip will spawn somewhere near the parent flowers in the morning.
Got it. So let's see if I follow this correctly.
Yeah.
So red and white will create the possibility of a pink tulip. Red and yellow, I assume, can make an orange tulip?
Yeah, red and yellow can make orange.
Okay, and then what does, like, yellow and white make?
Yellow and white I don't think makes anything except more yellow or white.
Okay.
So you also have the possibility of spawning the same color of flower as one of the parents, but it'll have a different genotype. That's like really advanced science lingo that you don't really need to worry about when trying to crossbreed flowers. The important thing to know is that eventually, if you put 2 flowers together that can make one of these colors of flowers, it may eventually grow into that.
Understood. So it sounds like red, in terms of flower colors, is the most OP.
With some flowers, yes. Tulips only have these 4 colors, but roses have tons of other colors. Cosmos, I believe, has the same spread as tulips. Chrysanthemums have purple and green, in addition to some of the standard ones, and missing a couple of the colors.
Okay.
Pansies have orange, blue, and black, I want to say.
Okay.
Hyacinths have orange, blue, purple, and there's one other one, I think. I think it's pink. But yeah, some of the flowers have particular breeds, others do not. Roses have the biggest spread and are by far the most complicated ones to breed.
So how do you get these black ones, then?
Black ones usually spawn as a result of 2 red flowers. That's the case with tulips, with roses, with cosmos, I think, and with pansies, I know for sure. Mums don't have a black one, hyacinths don't have a black one, and lilies. Lilies are the other type of flower that can spawn black ones with 2 reds.
Got it. So it sounds like I need to look at a chart to keep track of certain flower types.
Yeah, I can go ahead and I can link you a page just to show off the flower breeding charts.
Understood. And 2, my follow-up question is, if I put 2 pairs of black tulips next to each other, will they just spawn more black tulips?
Usually, it can either spawn black or red, but if a particular genotype of black tulips breed together, they may create purple tulips. So, rarer types of crossbred flowers will have the potential of spawning new types of flowers. And I believe these black tulips up here were ones I gave you the first time I came around.
That sounds about right.
I believe I had given them to you after coming from an island tour. And island tour black tulips have the potential of spawning purple tulips because their genotype allows them to spawn purple tulips.
Okay, I think I'm following. So now I guess the following question is... Alright, I have 2 questions. So, like, you were saying that there are certain combinations where you can get purple and blue and whatnot, and I assume that's where you start getting crazier ones, like black and white, let's say. Maybe this is incorrect, but like if you put black and white next to each other, maybe that's how you get a blue tulip or something?
That would be cool. Unfortunately, some flowers just cannot be certain colors. So tulips can never spawn blue. Hyacinths can never spawn black. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. And then my other question is, how do you get the gold ones? Is it just you take the black ones and you water them with a gold watering pail?
Yes. With black roses, as soon as you have a golden watering can and you water them, the next morning you have a potential for a golden rose to spawn. Is that a colorful watering can and not a golden one?
Oh, you might be right. I had a golden one. I might have put it away.
It's okay. I have one. So, here we go.
Thank you.
Yay!
I had one from when I went to Charles's Island, but I don't recall ever breaking a watering can, so I must have put it away.
Okay, so another thing about the golden watering can, if you observe,
I'm watching.
It will cover 9 squares from the direction you're facing. It's the square you're on, the 2 to its sides, and then the 6 in front. it'll cover all those squares with water. So you'll also notice that the orange tulip has now been watered.
Wow, you're right. So
the standard watering can will only water the 6, the one you're standing on, the 2 to the side, and the 3 in front.
nice. Okay. So, in theory, then, these black roses should become gold tomorrow.
These themselves will not become golden, but if they are on their own, let me actually go ahead and move these around.
Okay.
So that they have the potential of just breeding with themselves.
Okay.
I'll just move them up here.
That's fine. I'm gonna dig this up
I also
real
do
quickly.
happen to have a black rose plant of my own that I had on my island.
Great. Hang on. I'm looking at this fossil real quickly, but then I will devote my attention back to you. Okay, here we are.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so another effective way of crossbreeding with 2 flowers is just having them side by side next to each other, if they're just 2 of them.
Got it.
So I'm going to go ahead and water these 2.
All right, thank you.
And if you continue to water them over time with golden watering cans, as long as you just keep watering black ones, eventually you will come across some golden ones sprouting, and they will be there. Let me explain this too. There are multiple stages of flower growth. There's when you plant them as seeds. There's the next day when they're still starting to sprout, which is alternatively also how they appear when they are plucked. Let me go ahead and show off what that's like with one of these flowers.
Okay.
So when I pluck
yeah.
these white tulips, they show up like this, where they have no discernible color.
Right.
And if I pluck these as well, you'll notice that they don't even look any different.
Right.
But if a flower was to be bred and then that bred flower will show up the next morning, it'll be in the 3rd stage of evolution, where you can kind of see the tinge of what flower it will become. And then the day after that, it will bloom into a full flower.
Understood. That much I can follow, because I've plucked flowers by accident before. So, okay, I get that. Okay. So, do you mind taking a thumbnail photo with me here, since the topic of the day does seem to be flowers?
Sure. Let me go ahead and
yeah, okay.
find a better one than that, actually.
Okay.
I was thinking of... Where is it? I know I have it. Bashfulness.
Okay. So here we go. I will do... Yeah, this is perfect. All right. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take one more just in case. All right. 3. Brofine, I kind of want you out of the shot. All right, there we go. 3, 2, 1. That ought to do it. There you go. Nice, colorful shot.
I was tempted to send you a gift via the mail of golden dishes, because I actually found a DIY recipe on an island that Brofina sent.
Wow.
And it had that.
How come she doesn't give me golden dishes? She's giving me plenty of DIY recipes, but I already have all the ones she's given me.
Crazy.
Also,
all
okay,
right.
so like these orange flowers that spawn in the corner, are these like rare or no?
They are the result of breeding red pansies with yellow pansies. Those are the orange pansies.
Understood. Okay.
So they are a hybrid.
Understood. Okay. I guess you've done a great job explaining flower stuff. Is there anything else I should know?
Just experiment with things. If it'll take time to have the flowers that you may want to show up to actually occur. Like, I've been working on blue roses for a long time, and yet I still have not figured it out, like, how exactly to get them. And I'm still learning things about the flower guide. And yeah, it's just all about experimentation and having fun with it too. Sooner or later, you can have a bunch of flowers decorate your island, and they're all of different varieties.
Did you want me to take these?
Yeah, I brought them there for you. They're some mums.
Okay. Look, I'm still terraforming my island, and for the time being, that's going to take priority. But, you know, we're on day 64. This series is supposed to go for 365 days. So, I'm sure between now and 300 days from now that I will finally come over here and devote like a 5-day saga to properly crossbreeding my flowers and just getting the exact ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I appreciate you telling all this.
Sure. I'm going to go ahead and link you the Wikipedia page, or the Animal Crossing wiki page for the flower, and you can access that at any time you want.
Okay.
To check out the potential crossbreeds of everything.
Okay.
And, yeah, I think there was one other thing I wanted to do. Oh, yeah, just dump all these flowers I still have.
Fair enough.
Oh, no, that's another thing I was going to mention, is if you have visitors to your island and they water your plants for you, there's an increased chance that there will be flowers that spawn from the ones that have been watered.
Oh, so you're actually encouraged to go and water your friends' plants?
Yeah.
So you are encouraged to have your friends come to your island and do your work for you.
Not really for you, but to help, along the ecology.
Okay. Ecosystem, yeah, ecology would be correct.
Sure.
All right, thank you. That's a lot of flowers.
Yeah. I have a ton of flowers on my island.
I'm gonna need a bigger garden, but
for sure.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with the eastern side of my island just yet, so we'll figure that out. You know what? Tell you what I'm gonna do right now though is I'm gonna get rid of this weed clump, and then I'm not gonna plant any flowers up here. I think what I'd rather do is once I get the gold ones, like that's where I'll put them. So put them up there. Okay. So we're fine for now. This bug is just okay, flying there. As in, there was a mantis that was just floating in the middle of the air until I ran up to it, so that was kind of cool to get on video. All right. Well, we're only 20 minutes in, Woody. I don't know if there's anything else you needed to show me with flowers. I do appreciate you coming over here and watering them. I would not mind going to your island and watering them if that benefits you.
Yeah, I was going to suggest maybe coming by to see exactly what has changed on my island, and also to see what various types of flowers you can expect to run into.
Sounds good. It has been more than 50 days since I have seen your island, so I'm curious to see how much has changed. I'm going to stop by my shop real quickly. Oh, actually, before you leave, let's see which of my...
There's a rainbow out.
There's a rainbow?
Yeah.
There is a rainbow. Is that rare? Can I do anything with it?
It just happens every time the rain stops.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think a rarer occurrence is seeing a double rainbow, which, yes, that does exist.
I gotta take a picture of that when that happens. Okay. Well, while you're here, let's see which of my residents is crafting something. So you check that.
Sure, I'll keep you updated.
Yeah, you check that household. I'll check the next one. In due time, you'll be able to access this whole island without a ladder, but until then.
Bertha is not crafting anything.
All right, I'm in the one in the house that's adjacent to it. Okay, this is Bangle's house. She's not crafting anything. So don't go to the one that's immediately to the right. Let's see.
And remember to say hi to Bangle if you hadn't today, because if you leave the houses without saying hi, that kind of upsets the villagers, and they don't really they lose friendship points that way.
I didn't know that. I gave her a catfish earlier. Come on, let me go. I just went in and left already. Let me say hi now. Hi, Bangle, Yoshiller, make yourself at home. I want to chat. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that was a thing. Now I gotta speak to everybody. Thank you for telling me that. Oh, I've done that so many times. They're all going to hate me now.
It's okay. Just keep talking to them every day and keep giving them gifts as much as possible. Don't try to oversaturate your time with them, though, because sometimes they will get annoyed if you keep talking to them over and over again.
Understood. All right.
So just, limit your time with everybody. Hamfrey's not crafting anything.
All right, then it's got to be Charlize or Mac toward the front of my island, because that's everyone else up here. Okay.
I'm heading there now, and I'm actually going to go ahead and water these flowers here, because I see A, a black rose, and B, a purple rose, which is a bit rarer.
How do they, I never recall putting these here, but all right, thank you.
Chances are that they spawned because it was raining, and rain will also just naturally water your flowers for you.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh yeah, getting down from here is a little awkward. You have to hop across, because I'm still putting this whole part of the island together. Like I said, the whole eastern side of my island, far from finished. I've been using it as a place to store trees and flowers because I don't want to sell all of them.
So if I ever have flowers I just want to dump on somebody, I'll just come over to your island and plant them everywhere.
For sure. Oh, Sahara's here. Hang on.
She's on my island too.
Great. I'm gonna buy.
She gets around.
So wait, can I? If I buy stuff from her on my island, can I still go to your island and buy fresh stuff from her again?
I believe that is the case.
Okay, let's do it. I want them all. I saw it on Twitter. Abdallah Nation had it. He has the fish tank wallpaper, and I want that so badly. So let's get the mysterious wallpaper.
Charlize is definitely crafting something. Her house is unfortunately very barren.
Is that bad?
Not really. It's just a sign to say that you haven't really been giving her a whole lot of furniture to freshen up her house.
I guess I haven't spoken to her in a little while.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is also one of the more uncommon villager types called Uchi or Sisterly.
I didn't know that. She was the first person to ever come to my island.
Yeah. Every person starts off with a Jock villager and an Uchi villager.
Oh, okay, got it. I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah.
She's cool.
And her DIY recipe she is crafting is a shell partition.
Don't think I have that, so I'll go and get that real quickly. Did you have that already, or is that new to you? Whattageek?
Hello. There
Oh,
I am.
hello. Okay, that was weird. Is that a new...
Discord was blipping out, so I was waiting for it to catch up.
That's all good. Is that a new recipe for you, or nah?
It is a new recipe for me, yes.
Great. Okay, I'm going to buy a medium rug. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is so exciting. Alright, I'm almost done buying all the stuff, and then you can speak to her if you want, and I will go and get Charlize's recipe.
Alright, sounds good.
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and plant these white pansies that I still had in my inventory.
Alright, thank you so much. I feel so bad taking so much stuff from you, but not giving anything in return.
Nah, don't worry about it. And hey, these white pansies may have a chance of breeding some blue pansies for you.
I like blue. I'll take it. Alright, let's see what I got. I got a paintball wall, parking flooring, red wavy rug, cityscape wall. Okay, so I got some...
Cityscape.
Yeah, if
That's
you want,
pretty cool.
If you want those, I'll trade with you. But you should probably try and buy stuff from Sahara first, see if she gives you the same things.
I'll just buy the flooring and wallpaper and just call it there.
Sounds good. Yeah, I guess I don't need the rugs either. I just like having them.
Plus, you can get those sweet Sahara tickets.
That's true. I used them to cash in for another wallpaper. Alright. Shell partition. Yes, please show me, Charlize. I would love a spare DIY recipe. Very good. Alrighty. Now I will learn that. Great. Learn. Great. Alright, the only other thing I guess I need to do before we leave my island for the day is I'm going to see where that DIY recipe bottle has washed up on my island.
It's just south of her house.
Perfect. How incredibly convenient. Thank you. Alright, what do we got? This is... Okay, by Static. Raccoon figurine. Alright.
Yeah, it's one of those little tanuki figurines that you see in rural Japan.
I love raccoons. Well, I love the design.
Have you checked out your Nook's Cranny today?
No, I haven't. Why? The turnip price is good?
No, but come on in and check out what items they have on sale, because they got a couple of cool ones.
That's exciting. Oh, hey. Okay. I did buy a camera previously, but I might buy another one. This seems like
the lava lamp.
Yeah. Hang on, a shower set. Do I need this? My bathroom's already kind of done, but maybe I'll buy it anyway. Okay. Let's see. Rocket lamp. Yeah, I want. Can I customize this and change the color?
Unfortunately, no, but if other people have rocket lamps, which I have a couple of them, you can get different types in your catalog.
Very nice. Did you want this color? I'll trade you.
That's okay. If necessary, you can always just send me one over Nook Shopping.
For sure. All right. Well, yeah, you're free to take the camera because I've already purchased one of those. And I don't think I am just curious. Like, are my turnip prices terrible today? One of these days. Okay, 91. Oh, that's good. I think the lowest I've ever had it was 50 something, but one of these days I want it to be like a single-digit number. I want to invite people to my island and celebrate.
9 bells, baby.
Now you're talking. Alrighty. I guess that's about it. I don't really think you need to see my house right now. You can if you want, but I think it'd be more practical to go to your island right now.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head back.
Great, so this will save everything. So I'll keep the flowers, we'll keep the stuff we bought from the shops, and we'll keep the DIY recipes. So that should be good. And then we'll go to your island so I can truly see how it's done, and we'll see how you've upgraded your island in the past 50 days compared to mine.
50-ish, yeah.
Yeah, because you visited on day 11, and I've been keeping track because it's ever since day 11, every 10 days has been a multiplayer video plus 1 or 2 extras like this one. So, all right. Let's see. So let me know when your gates are open.
You got it.
I am going to drop off some stuff at my house real quickly.
Okay.
Unless you wanted, you said you wanted this cityscape wall?
You can hold on to it for now, and I'll probably bug you for it later. I did want to see if you could craft the jungle wall, because you got that crafting recipe forever ago.
You're right. I think I told you in a separate chat that I'd make that for you, and I never did. So I think it needs weed clumps. So if you have weed clumps on your island and I can't craft it here, I will craft it on your island. But
oh, absolutely. I've got plenty of weed clumps that I've been saving ever since going to island tours.
Great. All right.
So I don't have any shortage of them, basically.
Yeah, jungle wall. Clumps of weeds. Okay, I have enough wood. I need 13 more pieces of weeds. So
Okay.
then I can craft it, and I guess I'll have to craft it on your island then, because I don't have 13 pieces around here.
That's fine.
Alrighty, I'll take up this fossil though. Whoops, I missed the fossil. Let me try that again. Eat. Okay, very good. Let's see what else I can get before I head over to your island. What are my Nook Miles opportunities today? Talk to my neighbors. Okay, let me talk to one neighbor real quickly. Who's walking around? There's gotta be someone walking around.
I saw Stu was close to Charlize's house.
No. I got Bertha. Alright, did you hear it, Yoshiller? I feel like a teacher because he just called me Miss Bertha. Maybe I should be calling you Mr. Mac, bloop. Mr. Mac! Nah, just call me Maestro, because I'm the maestro of muscles. Okay. Bertha, your nose is clipping into his face. You're a little too close. 6 feet apart, please.
The truth come out. Is there be dating on Aquanet?
Oh, Bertha and Mac, it's not a combination I ever saw, but who am I to judge, right? Alright, I got my Nook Miles. I'm all set.
Alright, come on over. The gates are open.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, and then I'll talk to your Sahara. I didn't actually drop off stuff at my house, so that's my B, but I think we'll be okay. What am I holding? Kind of a lot of stuff, actually. Okay, let me do that real quickly. Let me actually do that before I get to your island, and it's like, I can't buy anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hey, you'll also be able to buy some of the flower bags at my Nook's Cranny, because I think they differ to yours.
Ooh, that would be extremely beneficial. Okay, give me 1 second. Gonna make progress on my island by visiting everyone else's islands. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, it's a collaborative effort.
Great. All right, so in that case, paintball wall goes into storage. Parking flooring, red wavy rug, cityscape wall I'll put in storage for now. Black wooden deck rug, rocket lamp goes in storage. Shower set goes in storage. And anything else? I have 2 extra Taylor's tickets. I'll hang on to those in case I want to buy something from your island, right? Can I exchange my Taylor's tickets at your place?
Yeah, because it's still Sahara selling them.
Great. Or no, the Taylor's tickets came from Label.
It'll still apply to Able Sister shopping.
Great. I'm glad these are universal then. They're not like, oh, that's an Aquanet Taylor's ticket. We don't accept those on our... Alright, here we go.
This can only be used on Aquanet Isabel. I mean, is that accurate to say that Isabel can be an Able Sister because it's kind of part of her name?
You bring up a fantastic point. But
you just gotta get rid of that one pesky E and the one pesky L and the one pesky Isa.
You are right.
Or is, rather.
Well, you know, I guess there is a big overlying problem that I should address. That's the fact that Isabel is a different animal than the Able Sisters. And I'm not saying they can't be...
They're both mammals. It's okay.
I'm not saying they can't be related. I'm just saying that, you know, if you line them all up next to each other, I'm not trying to be racist or speciesist. One definitely looks different than the rest, you know? Am I safe to say that?
Yeah, maybe.
You know, Isabel is a lot different than how Mabel looks. And it's our differences that... Okay, I'm going to stop talking.
Yeah, don't dig yourself a deeper hole.
Alright, via online play. Let me just go to your island already. Okay, here we go. Roger. Great. And what do you know, during all that, no random people showed up to my island. My people were respectful. I think they get it. Okay, how do I want to travel? Search for a friend. Let's see who's open right now. Let's see, looks like we got a flight for Isle B. I'm ready.
That's me.
Let's fly. So the rain is gone. Is there any rain on your island? What would dodos do?
Go extinct.
Apparently. Yeah, maybe... Look, no offense, but maybe I shouldn't take any advice from dodos.
Yeah.
These are the only 2 dodos I've ever hung out with, you know? They might be very good pilots, but survival-wise, maybe it's best if I take advice from, like, Mac. He seems pretty tough.
Yeah, he gets inspiration on like the 503rd mile or something.
Every time. Or it's the dehydration. Who knows?
Who knows?
But I'm on my way. Can't wait to see how crazy your island looks. Aw, yeah, look at all those flowers.
Yeah.
Dang, yeah, you really know how to flower. There's a lot of flowers. That's a lot.
really just started, I say just started, when I was starting to crossbreed flowers, I started with the hyacinths. So I wanted to get all the breeds of hyacinths before anything else.
Lots of orange and blues, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. That's like, I want my flower garden to one day be as organized as that, but right now it's just a hodgepodge storage place.
There's even more organization to be had.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm here. I'm ready.
Hi.
Hi. So I see. This is how it's supposed to look in the end.
Well, that's one version of crossbreeding flowers, sure. And if you want any of those DIY recipes, feel free to take them.
I saw 2 of them were coconut juice, and I don't think I've ever had...
I think one of them is just coconut juice. You may have just walked over it. Yeah, it's this third one.
Okay. I'll take the coconut juice. I don't know if I'm ever going to need that, but, you know, I'll learn it. I guess I had DIY recipes I could have given you, but...
It's okay.
You're probably leagues ahead of me, so you probably have them. What else we got here? Deer scare... Ironwood dresser. I don't know if I know ironwood dresser or not. I'll check in a second. Backyard lawn, garden rock, modern wood wall. Okay. I will check ironwood dresser. Let's see. Learn it. I did not know ironwood dresser. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the first DIY recipe that people kept like wondering how to get because they would get one half of a recipe that required that, but then they didn't know how to get that one piece. Because for me, it's I need a cutting board recipe in addition to like an ironwood something or other to make a kitchenette.
Well, what do you know?
I've never found.
That was my 200th DIY recipe that I've learned.
Congratulations.
So now I've cleared that one out. Have a nice DIY. Okay. I guess that's it for me looking at the DIY recipes. Let's focus on the flowers then. So yes, this is very cool looking.
Yeah. If you come over here, this is the main plaza area, which you can see there are 2 sides of colors to the types of flowers that you can see.
Whoa, yeah, this is very well organized.
Yeah, in the back of each one, I have the Jacob's Ladder / Lily of the Valley for these darker colors, these cooler colors.
Okay.
And I've got golden roses in the back for these warmer colors.
Very nice. Okay.
So those are the 2 rarest or most sought after 5-star island exclusive types of flowers.
Very, very nice. Okay. One day.
So laying around the plaza area, I've also got a bunch of cosmos and pansies just because I had no space for the pansies. If you come over here, we got even more flowers.
Ooh.
Roses surrounding the campsite. I've also got spare gold roses, which I have no idea what to do with, so I just put them willy-nilly.
Okay.
Lots of red and yellow and orange pansies.
Yeah, just casually putting down gold roses. Okay.
Yeah, I know. They breed out of control at some points. I can't control it, and I have no space for them either.
Wow, okay.
Here's Ketchup's house. She's a cute duck villager. This is where I mostly get my golden roses. I just keep watering these black roses with golden watering cans.
Gotcha.
And they'll just keep spawning new ones.
Okay. Should I speak to Ketchup real quickly? Is there a chance she could be crafting something?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. I'll go say hello.
I'll try to find other people if she's not the one crafting.
Sounds good. Hopefully this is quick and it is just Ketchup. It is not Ketchup, but I'll say hi anyway. Hey, you must be a visitor from another island. I'm Ketchup. You're Yoshiller. Nice to meet you. Want to be shopping buddies? You didn't give me an option to say yes or no, but my answer is yes. All right, it was not her. That's okay. We don't have to. We don't like the DIY recipe doesn't have to be the focus. I just wanted to check in. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So if you head to the left of her her house and go north, you can just hop that without the use of a vaulting pole.
Yeah, who needs a vaulting pole? All right.
That's silly. That's my house.
Oh,
in case
okay.
you want to stop in.
I guess I actually don't need to stop inside, but I will inspect the main room and then head back out.
Sure, I'll keep looking for the DIY guru.
Sounds good. Whoa. Yeah, I'm jealous. Man, even your fireplace is nicer than mine.
I got 2 Nintendo Switches.
Oh, and you can... There's like a... Okay, so you have this thing in your house. You got a big ol'... butterfly on a desk, which is cool. But then above that, you have like these little blocks that you put stuff in. Did you choose what you put in these blocks?
Okay, are you back now?
I hope so. I've been trying to ask. The little blocks above this butterfly that you have the cups on, what are they called?
Got it. Okay, Imperial Decorative Shelves. I actually have a few others that I could just order you.
Great. Can you choose what items go in them?
I don't think so. Those
Okay.
are committed.
Even so, I like them. Alright, that's it. This is the main room. It looks really awesome. I am jealous. Okay. Now that that is settled, let's head back out. Ooh.
Alright, so we have Sid and Phil off to the left. And yeah, this is the main garden I wanted to show you.
Yeah, this is cool, alright.
I've got differing breeds of flowers all organized by color.
Yeah, it's awesome. Rainbow flowers. I love it. Okay.
This is the area I'm trying to breed black cosmos and blue roses. It's not working.
What if I water them? I'll water them.
If you water them, then maybe it'll work.
I hope so. Here. And then we'll get these ones. Okay. And then, do you have any spare weed clumps? So I can get you that jungle
Let me go
wall?
ahead and drop these.
Great. Alright. How many we got here? Perfect! That's more than enough. Alrighty. Let's have a look-see.
I've got plenty of weed clumps.
Very good. Alright. Jungle wall. There you go. Nothing like going to someone else's island using their workbench and building stuff with a bunch of weeds, but... So you can have this. And then you can have the weed clumps back.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you. Alright, all yours. Okay.
So yeah, neither of these guys are crafting, but if you want to go ahead and say hi, you can.
Nah, it's okay. I said hi to Ketchup. I think that's enough. I already agreed to be her shopping buddy,
Alright.
so...
Alright, sounds good. If you come up here...
There's so many flowers that
So,
it's all so organized.
this-
I love it.
Yeah, this organization, according to the Animal Crossing wiki, this organization of red and blue differing species of flowers right here is the optimal way of making sure you can get breeds going with both types of flowers.
Okay. Got it.
So that pattern is what works there. Up here
Ooh.
is my Zen area.
I love it. I love it so much.
And my tulips kind of grew out of control.
A little bit. They wrap all the way around. Oh my god. Very nice. Very, very
So
nice.
if you want any tulips ever, hit me up.
I think you've given me plenty, thank you. I see this dinosaur in the corner. Very fun.
Yeah, it's Godzilla. He's just chilling.
Godzilla, that's what I should have said. Not necessarily dinosaur, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Alright, very cool.
This cliff below us right here is where I keep all the flowers I have no idea what to do with.
Alright, let's have a look-see. If it lets me down, there we go. Alrighty.
So if you ever want any of these...
I think I'm fine right now, thank you though.
Okay.
Tell you what, I'll take a souvenir. I'll dig up one. I will dig up one singular flower. How did I get back in? Here we go.
There you go. There's one space you can walk through.
Alright. I'll dig up a pink one. Alright. Oh, I know. See, I was trying to cover the hole back up, but I plucked the other one.
Yeah, you can dig the hole back up rather than interact with it with Y.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was my bad. This
That's
is all
okay.
so cool, though. And there she is.
There she is.
You want
There's
to
Sahara.
talk to her first? You want me to do it?
I already talked to her today, so you can go ahead.
Great. All right. Hi, Sahara. I'm ready for more rugs. Okay. So, did you speak to the Sahara on my island? Did you get the same wallpaper I did?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. So that is nice to know that it is consistent and not entirely luck-based. Okay. So I will take this. We'll do the same routine. I'll buy the wallpaper, I'll buy the flooring, and then I'll buy a large rug and a medium rug and cash in the tickets for more stuff. Which reminds me, I haven't seen your tailor shop yet, so I have to cash in the tickets over there as well. So, okay, mysterious flooring. Alright, almost out of bells actually, but we'll be okay. There we go. All right.
Am I encroaching on anything?
A little bit, just a little bit. We're trying to have a little bit of a transaction here. You're a little close. you're a little close.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We're okay. I'm just, trying to buy a rug. All right, there we go. I got the large rug. Now I gotta buy a medium rug. And then it's a good thing I brought those Taylor's tickets with me. I see you laughing in the background. It's a good thing I got those Taylor's tickets with me because I would not have enough bells otherwise. All right, here we go. Okay, the tickets are tempting me. Thank you, Sahara. I'm gonna have just enough bells to get another medium rug. Okay, a rug, please. Okay. Eep, eep, eep. Medium rug. Okay, there we go. Man, your island is so much different than mine. It's like going to an amusement park when I go to your island.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at all the stuff in the background. I'm like, man, everyone's so much further ahead of me, and I have nobody to blame but myself. But it does give me a lot of ideas.
It's a bit of a culture shock, to be sure, but it at least gives people ideas to work with for, like, own personal projects.
Absolutely. All right, let's see. Let's get another mysterious wallpaper. All right, there we go. And we're all set. All right. My results are that I got... hang on. All right, hang on. So I got... red rose rug, imperial wall, desert vista, field flooring, retro dotted rug. All right, I'll take them. Alrighty. And then where is your clothing shop, if I may ask?
Clothing shop. Let me lead you to it.
Okay.
It's back in the plaza, so we can go this way.
All right. Yeah.
Also, a new addition to the island is this basketball court.
Ooh, I love it. Oh, it's so cool. I'm so jealous. It's all so well organized.
All right, here you go.
Thank you. All right, I got to get out of this outfit real quickly, though. All right.
In the meantime, I will continue looking for the DIY recipe.
Great. Thank you. Okay. I'm just going to do a little clothing shopping, get a couple of souvenirs, and then I'll be on my way. What's up? Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Alright. Let's just have a look-see. Whoa, hang on now. You have some designs in the back that I might want, but okay, let's see. So... Privacy mask? Yeah, I guess so.
Gotta be ready for that quarantine.
I'm ready for it, man. As ready as I can be, anyway. And then... I don't know what else I want to buy, but I should buy something. After school jacket? Yeah, alright. Cool. No, I don't need to wear that. Thank you. Alright. Forgive me, Woody. I'm not wearing a mask on your island. I will, however, take the Smash Ball t-shirt. Kecleon for Smash.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'm taking it.
He's my favorite Pokemans.
Kecleon's your favorite? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a cute little lizard boy.
I like Kecleon. I think he's neat. He was one of the first Generation 3 Pokemon ever unveiled, actually.
Yeah.
He was in the anime.
More reason to like him.
Of all Pokemon, they're like, let's introduce the Gen 3 starters, a couple legendaries, and Kecleon.
Hell yeah.
Right, here, I'll put it on for... Oh, no, I can't put it on. I'd have to go somewhere else to put it on. That's fine. I got it.
Yeah, you can just access your Nook phone and custom designs.
I can do it right here, huh?
Yeah.
Then I will put it on for you. Let's see. That one. There it is.
There you go.
Yay!
You're wearing a green Smash shirt with Kecleon on the back for some reason.
Oh, I have a backpack on.
So now you're just wearing a Smash shirt.
Yay, Kecleon. Sorry. I guess it's fitting. You're not supposed to be able to see Kecleon that easily.
Yeah, he's invisible. You can kind of just see the purple stripe on the underside of your shirt.
I guess you're right. All right. In any case.
I still haven't found the DIY recipe guy, but if I had to guess, it's one of two last people that I haven't visited today. It's either this guy, Buck, right here, or it's Nibbles. And Nibbles isn't around here, so go ahead and check on him. I'm actually shunning Buck because I kind of want him to leave.
Oh,
but,
okay.
But if he's crafting something, feel free to grab whatever he has.
It was this one. And he's got that cool train set. Oh, man. All right.
Oh, you want a cool train set? That's right. Let me go grab one for you.
What? That's too nice of you. It's too nice of you.
There's no such thing as too nice.
Well, you're about to make that a real thing. All right, stacked wood wall. Do you want that recipe?
I'm pretty sure he's tried to give me that exact one previously.
Well, I'll take it then. I'll learn all the recipes one day.
Right.
Whether or not I'll use all of them, I don't know. But is there something in this game for crafting everything at least once? Because I feel like there is.
I don't know. You need to amass all of the DIY recipes if that's the case.
Yeah, it's just because you get a check mark if you've crafted it at least once. That leads me to believe that you get something if you one day craft them all.
Maybe if you craft a certain amount of them, you get rewarded for it.
Let's see. All right, stacked wood wall. Got it. What are the other options here? Modern wood wall. Garden rock. Let's see. I'll just take them. Okay. Sweet. Taking so many of your resources, Woody. I feel so bad. Oh, I already know that one.
I'm trying to find... There it is.
Let's see, backyard lawn, paw print, door plate, deer scare, bee heapers, crest door plate. I don't think I know.
Alright, you're cutting out for me, so I don't know if I'm being transmitted fine, but
you said you were getting
I have a train
stuff
set for you.
Oh boy, a train set! Oh, if only I could give you something in return. Okay, here, where are you at? Where'd you go? Woody, I heard you had the train set, but I don't know where you are.
I'm back at the airport, just at the entrance. I'll just leave it there.
Oh, I'm here now.
Hello.
Hello. Well, thank you. What can I give you in return? I have...
Your call. I'm probably not going to accept it easily, but...
I have a fossil.
Okay, I've got a full fossil exhibit, but I'll take it anyway.
Well, then...
okay, never mind. Let me put it back down, because you kind of need it.
Wait,
here you go.
You have a fossil door plate?
I do have a fossil door plate. It's actually on the front of my house.
Oh, well, darn it. I guess you're absolutely right. Okay. I don't really have much else on hand that I could give you.
That's okay. You don't have to give me anything.
You sure? Oh, I feel so bad, though.
Hey, let's go tour my my completed fossil exhibit. Just to say, hey, look at this thing.
Is it museum day in your exhibit too?
Yeah, museum day happens for like a week, so there's stamp rally positions everywhere.
Great. I mean, I've already done the museum day stuff, but all right, let's go look at the fossils. Let's see what a completed collection looks like. I'm pretty close,
Hello.
But... Hello.
So, yeah, some of these just get filled in even after you've put in those required fossils. As in, like, the sharks and the tarantulas. Like, somehow they just show up.
Well, this is a big one. Yeah, I mean, this is complete, and all 3 stamp stations are just right here.
Yeah, pretty convenient.
All right. It is nice to see it all come together. I guess they can't really add dinosaur DLC because, well, there's only so many dinosaurs, but good job completing them all.
Yeah, and there's even some stuff off to the right, but I can understand if time is of the essence.
No, I'll check it out real quickly. What's on the right side?
All right.
I thought that was just going to take me into the aquarium.
It would be nice if they could lead into other parts of the museum, but unfortunately.
I understand. What the heck is this thing on the right? Just a skull?
That's an Australopith.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's a Neanderthal.
Got it. I was at the
Look,
what?
I'm a descendant.
Oh, No, I'm not that far up.
No, yeah, if you stand over where there's no human silhouette, then the spotlight comes on you.
I didn't know that. That's funny. Yeah, because otherwise I was going to say, like, what kind of dinosaur only has the skull but not the rest of its body found? I'm like, oh, well, that would explain it because it's not a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get to see the evolutionary trees and everything.
Oh, that's cool. I like it.
So, like, you got the cat silhouette here. It descended from the saber-toothed tiger right below it.
Oh, got it.
The rhino descended from the Megacerops. Megacerops. That thing.
So what am I standing on? The bull?
Yeah, that's Stu's.
Yeah.
Stu, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
He descended from this giant deer thing.
Got it. Okay. Very nice. Very,
You can even trace it all the way back into the other room, because they all extend over here.
Ah, it's cool. They really thought out this museum. This was like one of the first things I saw of Animal Crossing New Horizons at PAX East, and it's pretty much what won me over, so it's cool to see it all complete.
Yeah.
Hope you
So
don't...
eventually they all lead back into the, this area.
Gotcha. I hope you don't mind
Also,
if I just carry
you're
this
blipping
fish
out
wand.
again, so I don't know what you're...
Oh, it's good. I was
Oh,
just
yeah,
saying,
no, that's fine.
I'm just carrying this fish wand around. Like a little souvenir. Alright. Very nice, Woody.
Yeah, no, that's fine, because you can see the fish is swimming with all the other types of ancient fishums.
Is that what it is? I'm just like one of those little kids going like, wee.
That's the logic, yeah.
Okay.
It's a regular tour.
Very good. It's all so cool. So can you still, do fossils still appear on your island after you've turned them all into blathers?
Yes, they do. You're not obliged to pick them up, but sometimes Nook Miles Plus objectives end up asking you to get fossils appraised. So you can at least get some Nook Miles for it.
And I know there is a DIY recipe that requires you to have non-assessed fossils. I think that is the fossil door plate. Well, okay. Well, thank you. I guess I'll head back.
I do also have all the fish and bugs for May, which reminds me, there is a fish that's going away at the end of the month, and I can't remember which one it is. Let me quickly look up on nooksisland.com. It lets you know which bugs and fish are available on any particular month and when they will be going away per month.
Uh-oh, which one could I possibly be missing? I just got a catfish. That seems new.
Yeah, let me double check. Unavailable next month. Golden trout, the loach, and oarfish are all going away at the end of this month.
I've caught a loach. I don't know about an oarfish or a golden trout. How do I get the golden trout?
Before I explain the golden trout, come up over here. I want to show you what the oarfish looks like, just in case you have, in fact, caught one.
For sure. Yeah, I lose track
CJ
of
has visited my island a lot.
Dang. Alright, let's have a look-see. I lose track of what I have and haven't caught sometimes.
This thing.
Oh! No, I don't believe I've got one of those. How do you get one of those?
They're available all day, regardless of where you fish them up in the sea, and they're always huge shadows.
Okay. Available all...
golden
I guess
trout.
I'll go for that a different day. Alright, golden trout.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, golden trout happens between 4 p.m. and 9 a.m. on cliff-top rivers. So anything higher than this level of land.
Understood. Alright, I might just have to make tomorrow a fishing day then. And I'll get back to terraforming my island eventually. The secret area? Did I find secret?
Kind of. It's a little hard to navigate if you're not familiar with the terrain.
I am not, so I will get out of here. Okay.
There you go. And also, here's another secret getaway to
more flowers.
a rose garden.
Ah, this is the smart way to do it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I have so many trees on my island, maybe that's just what I'll have to do is create a secret path. Like, create an obvious path, and then create a secret path.
Yeah. One thing to note is that I keep seeing people get recommended by Isabel to not have so many trees, but she never told me that, and I think the reason for that is I just have so many fruit trees. Like hardwood and spruce trees, I think she just tells you to get rid of as many as you can, but a lot of my island is just fruit trees, and she didn't seem to have any problem with that.
I suppose that can make a bit more sense, because at least you can clear the Nook Miles objectives for, like, selling fruit and whatnot. Okay. I can dig it. Alright, I think I took the recipes I would need. The only one I'm not sure about is Crest door plate. Let me check that real quickly. I already know that recipe. Alright, well then I guess I'm done here. Woody, thank you for the flower tutorial. I know you just gave me a bunch of stuff. You didn't have to do all of that, but I do certainly appreciate it. I guess I will head back to my island now and call it a day. Alright, folks, that about wraps up this episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. Whattageek, thank you so much. If there's anything I can do for you in return, just let me know. Do you have anything to say before I end the video?
Calling back to an old classic, John Cena.
Very good. Alright, bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Hey, thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. If you want to show your support, one of the best things you can do is leave a comment down below. So if you have anything nice you want to say about the video, or if you have any questions, I'll try to respond to whatever I can at my earliest convenience. Either way, your support means a lot and I really appreciate it. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye!